Hi, and welcome to my classroom. My name is Christopher Youngren, and I'm a middle school ELA teacher in Tucson, Arizona. Now, this game is awesome, especially if you're studying story structure. Everybody gets to be a part of the action, and it's so much fun. What happens is this. You, as the leader of the game, start a story. So, once upon a time, there was a little boy named Alphonse who had lived his entire life inside of a cardboard box. Whatever. And then at a certain point, you're going to pass the story off to somebody else. You're going to say, Madison. And hopefully Madison was paying attention, because if she wasn't, it's going to be kind of hard for her to pick up where you left off. And she continues on with the story. And then you can do one of two things. You can have Madison pass the story on at a certain point. And you need to establish these rules at the beginning. You're either going to have each person pass the story on, or you, as the leader, are going to call out a different name. So everybody's got to be listening, everybody's got to be focused, and everyone has to be ready to take the story over at any point in time. Personally, I think it's more effective for you to control the story, because sometimes you're going to get a kid who wants to showboat and just won't stop talking, and they go on and on and on, and everyone's just waiting around. And so I think it's more effective for you to lead the story, but it's just a variation that you can try if you want. And you need to have them keep some things in mind. You need to have them keep story structure in mind. So of course we start with exposition, and then we have an inciting event, and then we have the rising action all the way to the climax, and then we have the falling action, and finally the resolution. And you can toss these terms out as the story is continuing. Say, hey, remember about the rising action, and oh, are we getting close to the climax? What's going to happen? You know, you can kind of guide it to make sure that it follows the natural progression. One other thing that's very, very important, and it's a cardinal rule of improv, and that is the concept of yes and. You don't want to negate what the person before you said. So you don't, if Madison said, then all of a sudden a rhinoceros appeared, and you call on Billy, and Billy said, no, it wasn't really a rhinoceros, it was just a dream. Well, this negates what the person said before. So instead of kind of eradicating what they said, you need to build on it by saying, yes, and then the rhinoceros did such and such, right? Whatever the case may be. So you don't want to kind of say, no, that's not what really happened, so you can kind of take control of the story and take it wherever you want. You really want to build on what the person who came before you said. So it's a collaboration. It's storytelling as a whole class, rather than just, oh, now it's my turn and I'm going to make the story whatever I feel like making it about. That's really not the point. The point is to collaborate. The point is to listen. The point is to speak effectively and to speak loudly enough to be heard, and also to remember those elements of story structure. So give it a shot. I would love to hear how it works for you. It's a super awesome game, and it's so much fun. There is one slight variation on this. If your kids really take to this, you can also try one word at a time. All right, so you're going around. It's a little bit easier to do in person, because you'd have to be in a circle. But if we ever get back to the actual classroom and out of this quarantine craziness, then maybe you can give it a try. But you go around in a circle and everybody says one word in the story. It's a lot harder, and you got to focus a lot more. But give these games a try. If you like these ones, check out this one. This one is awesome as well, and I know you're going to love it. So if you like what I have to say, and if you're enjoying these videos, then hey, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you can always be kept up to date with the latest videos. All right, and I'll keep them coming. Stay safe out there, be well, take care of yourselves, and take care of someone else. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.